to another edition of Mega Matchups. Today's episode, we're going to talk about a matchup between Gervonta Tank Davis and Regis Prograis. So, now we do on these series, I'm not going to give who I think wins. I want to check y'all guys. I want to get y'all opinions. I'll just bring up some points on their fighting, compare them and stuff like that. There's their different qualities and stuff like that. So we got Tank Davis and Regis Prograis, man. Speed-wise, man, definitely got to give the speed advantage to Gervonta Davis. Definitely fast. Reflex-wise, I got to give it to Tank Davis. He has the better reflexes. Great reflexes. I think he got that cat-like reflexes. He got those from Floyd Mayweather. He's not as sharp with it as Floyd is, but he's damn near just as good as Floyd when it comes to his reflexes. Footwork. Tank Davis does have footwork. I would have to give both of them do. Regis has footwork as well too, but it's not as good as Tank Davis's footwork in my opinion. Like I said, everything here is opinionative. Everybody else have their own thoughts and can express their own output and opinions as well. Defense, I would have to give Regis Prograis. He doesn't have the worst defense, but he doesn't have the best defense either. He's one of them dudes that if he don't want to get hit, he's not going to really get hit. If he want to be there to get hit, he's going to be there to get hit. That's what I look at. That's how I look at Regis Prograis and his defense. Tank Davis has great defense, man. He knows how to slip in and out. He can move his head when he wants to. Great guard. Got his feet. He can jump in and out with his feet. Great defense. I think the edge in defense definitely goes to Gervonta Davis. So, he got the speed over Regis. He got the defense over Regis. Footwork, like I said, it's like debatable. I'd say I give Tank the nod, the slight edge on that one too. Combinations, Regis has some great combos. I would say, man, this one is tough. Tank throws combos, man, but Regis just got he just got some dope fucking combinations, man. He was putting together some good work with Josh Taylor. He was Josh Taylor, that fight was good too. He was more like in the booth with Josh Taylor a lot in that fight, but when he fought that dude McKenna, man, you got to see a lot of his combo. He got good combos, man. He's good at leaping in and out. He can do that leaping in and out. Tank does that too. Regis has longer arms than Tank. I believe he does, yeah. But the combinations, yeah, definitely. I would have to give the nod to Regis on the combos, man. He throws some blistering combos, real good combinations to the body up to the top. I love watching both of them fight, man. They're both exciting. Regis is just he has more like a herky jerky type style, almost like how Tyson Fury does all them jerks and all them feints and stuff. Regis does that really good. Tank, I've seen Tank do that a few times. I don't really see him do it all too often, but I do see Tank. I've seen Tank do a couple of feints. They both got great uppercuts too, both of them. Tank's uppercut is lethal, man. I would say his uppercut is more deadly than Regis's uppercut. But power, I know a lot of people gonna go back and forth on the power thing with these two. Clearly, Tank has a higher knockout ratio than Regis Prograis, I believe. But these dudes both have power, man. They both have power, devastating power, KO power, both of them. You know, there's a lot of people that's starting to question Tank's power though, because people saying, well, how come Tank couldn't knock out Yorioka's Gamboa when he was on one bum leg and couldn't get him out? And a lot of people questioning Isak Cruz. Why couldn't he knock Isak Cruz out? And I'm not sure. I don't remember what round it happened and he broke his hand, but I mean he didn't break his hand the whole not in the first beginning of the fight. But my opinion on that is doesn't really matter if he didn't get the knockout against Isak Cruz or he didn't get the knockout against Gamboa. But I'll bring the Gamboa thing up real quick in a second. But can't always expect these guys to always get knockouts. Even if they're knockout artists, they're not gonna always get the knockout. It's gonna be some fights in between that they're not gonna get the knockout because dude's just that good, that durable, that slick, whatever the case is gonna not allow for a knockout, just the way it is. As far as Gamboa goes, you can argue with that, man, in a sense, because people was giving Devin hell for not being able to knock out Gamboa. I seen the comments, man. Yo, look, Devin couldn't even knock Gamboa out. Tank did drop him a few times, but how come he didn't get him out? I'm talking about just levitate him, get him up out of the game, right? So if you're gonna say Devin couldn't knock him out or drop him, you gotta then at the same time then say, okay, Tank did manage to put him down. Why he couldn't stay down? Like stay down. Yeah, like down, like Leo Santa Cruz down, right? So, I just had to throw that out there. But durability between these two, I got to give it to Regis Prograis. I have to give Regis Prograis a nod on how proven his chin is over Tank Davis. Regis has fought heavier punchers, such as like Josh Taylor, that Josh Taylor fight. Man, I mean, I didn't even see Regis really wobbled in that fight. He never was really visibly, like, I didn't see him where he was almost out on his feet. Tank Davis, I've never seen him almost visibly out on his feet, but he hasn't really been hit by anybody with some real pop that has some real raw power yet. I think the heaviest puncher he's faced to date was Mario Barrios. I'm not sure. And Isak Cruz, I don't know if Isak has more power than Barrios. It's debatable with this power shit, man. But to date, Isak Cruz and you could just arguably say Isak Cruz and Mario Barrios. Those are the hardest punchers that he's faced as of yet. And Isak Cruz looked like he stunned Tank a couple of times to the body, and Mario Barrios looked like he stunned Tank to the top. I think it was like in the middle rounds or something like that. But Tank took it well, and so did Regis take his shots from Josh Taylor. So as far as but hands down though, Regis has faced a little bit more tougher competition as far as Josh Taylor is probably the main one. So I would have to give the nod to the durability to Regis Prograis, at least for right now. So I want to know what you guys think about this fight. How does this fight shape out? Who wins between Gervonta Tank Davis and Regis Rougarou Prograis? Should be an interesting fight. And I know for a fact, if these dudes ever fight, because Tank is loose, his chains are breaking off. I told people this, that it was almost like it was a pit bull or Rottweiler, whatever it is, stuck on a chain, and his owner won't let him out to play with the other dogs. And now that chain is about to pop off. And then we'll get to see if Tank gonna make these fights, whatever direction he goes, if he goes to the zone or he goes over to fucking Top Rank, or he decides to do some kind of other promotional thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it should be rather interesting if these dudes fight. It's going to be a bomb burner, absolutely. Let me know who wins. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, support the channel, and I'll get at y'all later on the next one. Peace.